Beautiful ignited souls, we are ready for a new creation. Beautiful ignited souls, I am Crimey Queen. Oh, let's adjust the camera again. Your partner in crime. So I'm really grateful and thankful to be here and able to do and share with you. And I hope you too, if liking this, do like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel, because this is where we are unfolding and unwrapping the gift of present, if you like, the serpents, the two serpents, the 14 gods, and of course Mother Eve. That comes to Mother Eve as well. Eve is 14, and of course 5 is also Christ, pyramid, chamber, and there I'll put the list up with all the fives. You could look at this word, the board of words that we have chosen, or we have intuitively gathered, and just to keep our subconscious minds in flow with five, like your five senses or your five limbs. I say limbs like counting the head as one as well. So your two legs, your two arms, and your head. So the 5 points, like the five-pointed star. And so this is where we are raising our level of consciousness for self growth and for progression in whatever this is what our life is about. When it is said, seek and you shall find, it's that there is a seed within us that is a natural, it is an innate desire to know, to grow, to progress, to find our path, to evolve. And of course all this is the construct of change and transition, and all those things that we encounter on our path. Now, I've just done a short video on wisdom, and I felt that I needed to do something. Of course, the gods are acting acting up and saying, look, you guys, I know I have given you some serious stuff. This is it, some serious stuff that you have discovered in the scriptures, very deep in the heart of the scriptures. This is what we had been given. And so the gods have now said, look, this is a lot to take in. I want you guys to have some fun. So while you have the fun, you are raising your vibration, your energetic vibration, so you will be able to digest the essence of what deep messages that I am giving and unfolding. And so raising our consciousness is one way of preparing us, and we are being awoken to the realization that we are much more than we thought we were. So we are remembering who we are. Let me just turn this camera a little bit more again. I don't know why I keep moving it, but okay. So the gods are saying, look, I want you to take this, let's position my part. I want you guys to have fun on this journey, because there are certain tasks, and task is perhaps not so much the word, but you are going to have some to test yourself to see where you're at, and this is going to require some energy and commitment. The commitment is going to be quite some might even feel it intense. So go on and have fun, and saying, remember, life is a game. So when the God said that, I thought, okay, let's look at what game is. So life is a game, life is five, of course, like the gods. So the gods are saying, we are life, and life is a game. So here, when I saw this, the first thing that came to mind was this, the AM, which of course if we look at it on in another way, or like the word beginning for instance, and like one of the subscribers to Crime a Queen had alerted my attention, we also have Ma. I have so much to learn. There is something wonderful about meeting with minds, like-minded people, of course, and your comments, and everyone who's been watching this. I am learning that through your comments, so please leave your comments. And then what I also noticed was me. And there I also noticed other words like mega. And there was another word that I also, there were many other words, game, mega, so age as well. And so there are, and mega. So let's just have mega. Mega is really, there are so many words that come out of this to show us. And we have a, which is pointing or directing. And we have gem, GEM. So, and this tells us if life is a game, we know, for instance, gems that we find are usually in the ground. They don't just fall from the sky. We dig very deep in the ground, or have diamond mines or coal mines or whatever, gem stones or gold mines, and these we find they are actually in the ground. And this is one of the things that the gods are reminding us, that that's why the serpent is also on the ground. It's like directing our attention to the ground and saying you need to learn of the ground, need to learn of the gems that support you when you walk on the ground. What supports you? It's like they're saying, what supports you? What do you think have been supporting you? Be mindful to have reverence for the ground and respect. And they are saying you are of the ground. No wonder it is also saying that dust to dust, you were made of the dust, and so on. And me, and Ma is Ma is the mom. MA, and this is again the I am that I am is in the middle here. So let's look at the numerical value for the word game. Um, and we can see that's what happens, like having games in the playground, for instance. Isn't it the place you learn? Children learn so much by playing, running around. They play hide and seek, they play hopscotch. All the different games are played in the ground, and that's why the gods are reminding us to play, because playing is going to provide us with the tools, the lessons. It's going to provide us with energy, because you need stamina. It's like saying when you run around, you are going to be to acquire some tactics, to use your mind, to use your brain, and you are using every part of yourself. You'll either laugh or you cry or you scream, you jump. All those things are in the game, and that's why we are on this plane. They are saying, remember, you are here. And being on Earth, planet Earth, is like you were in a huge playground. That's what the gods are reminding us. And so it's really a beautiful thing to be reminded. And they are saying, always like acknowledge me, because be like, when you say me, it is supposed to be to denote your presence, that you are there, you are in this playground. So here we have 5, 4, 1, 7. Adding this together is 8, 12, 17. So there we are. And 17 is actually God. This is what they are saying right here. If we do 7, 6, 4, adding this together is also 17, directly 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. That's what the gods are saying. So we spoke of two serpents, and this is more or less saying, well, that was one serpent. Although serpent is seven, but this is also saying one serpent. There's another way we have seen how the number eight as the gods, just looking at eight, eight is also the symbol of infinity. So we looked at eight as two zeros, 0, 0, and we did this, and it showed us something very profound, 0 and 0. We could also do this as not a not, but let's look at this. This is 8, 5, 6, not 6, this is 9, 9, 6. My brain goes ahead. And so this is 28. So 28, 2 plus 8 is 10. So 10 is 1. We can look at it like this. And then, of course, this would also be 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And this is where we have wisdom. Wisdom is actually showing right here again. And showing, as you could see, 2 here. It's like saying 1 is here and 1 is here. 0 actually had formed 1 and another 1. Or like your eyes are right here. So here we have wisdom is showing like number 8. Isn't that incredible? It's showing how we evolve out of nothing. Now, another way to actually do this, we also saw that we had 0 is 2, 28. We could say, look at the 2, TWO, I'm going to keep this short, which is 13 or 4, and 8, EIGHT, is actually 31. I feel I want to do this in so you can really get this. So 0, 0, 0, we had 0, 0, so let's look at 0. 0 equals 28, which is 10. Okay, there are 3 ways, but let's look at 2. TWO is 2, 5, 6 equals 13. 13 is 4. Then we have 8, EIGHT, which is 5, 9, 7, 8, 2. This equals 31. 31. Can we see the pattern, people? Can we see the pattern here? And this is the Father. This 8 here, which is God, is also Father, like when Christ was on the cross and called Father, 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 which meant 8, calling on God. And 4 plus 4 is 8. And this is the 8 when we hear of, this is the wisdom. So we would have 8 plus 8 here. 8, 8, because we had 0, 0. 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. This is how the creation continues again. 6 days of creation, and that's the serpent. Okay. So we also would have had 10. 10 would be 3. 10 as in 2 plus 8, of course, is 10. TEN. And 10 equals 12, which is 2, 5, 5. This would be 12. 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. 3, of course, again is wisdom, because this equals 11. Same thing, people, same thing. Okay. And of course, 11 is 1, 1. The serpents again comes to 5. So we can see how creation, we can actually see how creation evolves through the numbers. Numerology is presenting such a wonderful tool. We could see that, and there's 14 minutes on the clock. So I feel for the game of life, which is GAME, which equals 8, which is where Adam and Eve ate. This equals 8. They ate, and this is what every time there is a new creation, we get to eat. That's why And that's why the word it is also it and it's also tea. That's why we love tea as the Brits. Thank you. Oh, do subscribe, like, and share, and stay ignited. Thank you for joining us. Leave your likes and comments.